airport? I don't know if I've heard of one ever happening at an airport. Maybe it just slipped in my mind. I don't know, but airport. Well, let's find out exactly what in the hell happened here.
Put your hands behind your back, sir.
So police in Georgia say a tragedy averted after a family saw something and then said something to police. Authorities arresting a convicted felon at the Atlanta airport yesterday morning after his family called the cops to say he was allegedly on his way there to try and commit a... Now get this now, the family turned him in. Madison Scarpino live in Atlanta with how this all went down. Good morning there.
Good morning, Bill.
Just like what happened with the Charlie Kirk thing, right? His dad turned him in, right? Or they told him to turn himself in.
Police say that the suspect was streaming on social media, making threats, saying he was on his way to the Atlanta airport, and he was also armed with an assault rifle. Well, as you mentioned, the family then notified police, who were then on the lookout for this man, and thankfully they grabbed him before anything could happen. So this is police detaining 49-year-old Billy Cagle, who they say is a convicted felon with mental health problems.
Clearly.
Felon with a semi-automatic weapon, and he's got mental challenges.
See, this lets you know right now, listen, family, the closest people to you. Family needs to do something when they see something's not right. Sometimes family will tend to let something go. They go, he just talking or whatever. Talk to that person. Make sure that everything is right. And if you got to seek the right help, do it just like they did, because this could have been another national tragedy. So they did the right thing.
He's approaching the world's busiest and most efficient airport. When you have those combinations together, it can turn out to be deadly.
Police did not know that the suspect was already at the airport by the time the family alerted them of his threats. Video shows Cagle parking his truck in the South Terminal drop-off zone and making his way into the terminal just minutes later, fortunately, though, with his gun still in the truck. Now, police say he was particularly interested in the TSA security line and was hanging around there before police recognize and detain him. And investigators then found the AR-15 with 27 rounds of ammo in Cagle's truck outside.
I do
That's
believe
scary.
that Mr. Cagle was headed back to his truck to retrieve it, and I do believe he was likely to use that weapon inside the crowded
Lord,
terminal that we
man.
had just seen.
Cagle is currently in the Clayton County Jail. A bond has not yet been set, but he's now facing multiple charges, including terroristic threats and possession of a firearm. Now, of course, there are still a lot of questions as to how this mentally ill felon got his hands on that powerful weapon, and that's all part of the investigation. But bottom line, police believe that they prevented a potential horrific event thanks to their quick work.
Absolutely.
Indeed. The family made a tough decision, and they made the right decision, apparently. Madison, thanks, in Atlanta.
I'm Steve News.
Yeah, I was watching something on HBO. I forgot what it's called, but it's all about cereal. Yeah. And I watch what I say on YouTube, because you get age restricted or yellow dollar sign for anything. You know what I mean? It's so ridiculous sometimes. But you know what I mean by cereal. So, and a lot of the times the families already know something's wrong with them. They already know, but they never do nothing about it. Now, in certain situations I've seen, like they've tried to get them help. They've had them sit with psychologists. They've had this done, that done. And it's like the family kind of has done all that they can. However, there are situations that I've seen. I'm like, y'all should have called the cops then. Are you serious? But this family did the right thing, because we would have had another 2-week-long story about another tragedy, and America's had enough of them. Post comments down below. Let me know what you all think about it. If you enjoyed what I had to say, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next video.